taking the DIY course, one of the things you have to think about is your mindset and having an attitude of, okay, this is a season, and you kind of lean into it of, I'm going to be looking for a job. Now, if you're completely unemployed, this is your new job. And so I would encourage you to kind of get up every morning, every work day, get dressed, get professionally dressed, and go to work. Now, that might be you move just into the kitchen table to start work, or you might say, hey, let me go check out a Panera or someplace, because you want to go somewhere where you can focus on your job search. Now, the course is called DIY Job Search. Why is it? Well, I can't do your job search for you. I can't do the research. I can't make phone calls, and I can't interview for you. But I can certainly show you how to do those and the right steps. So we're going to encourage you to go through the course and focus on each step, understand it completely. If you need to go back and check it again, go back and watch the videos. We're going to try and make these courses and these videos in lessons as simple and straightforward as possible. But if you get stuck, give me a shout. You can shoot my email and ask me, Pat, I'm stuck on this issue, and we'll jump online and get you squared away. So the DIY, when it comes to mindset, you want to have a mindset of, I'm going to work every day, and I'm going to do my level best to do the things that I need to do. One of them is not giving up on yourself, because this is not easy. Making phone calls, the first few times you do it, you're going to be scared, and so scared that you're not even sure how to make a good phone call. That's why you get your script on your screen. You pick up your phone and you just read the script. And so when you do that, that's the first step. And anything that you try that's kind of a little bit outside your comfort zone, you're going to need courage, right? Because you've never done it before. So the same thing comes true when you're trying to do something new in your job search. Your research, you might go, well, I'm not sure I got it with the right companies. Or I'm not sure I'm talking to the right kinds of people. Or I'm not sure I'm doing it right on my phone calls or my video interviews. And so what I say is practice, practice, practice. You could practice with someone, friends and family. You could practice with a coworker. But you want to practice, and so once you get started, you'll be very nervous the first time through, but after 10 times, you're like, okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it. After 25 phone calls, you're very comfortable. After 100, you're an old pro. And that's just the way anything is. And so one of the ways you know that you're on the right track is there's a great book by a guy named Dan Sullivan called The 4C Formula. And it's a real simple book, and the concept is very simple, is that once you make a commitment to something, you've made a decision. You say, I'm going to do this. And so that's the first step, is you make a commitment, the first C, commitment. But the second C is important, and it's called confidence. It's called courage. And the second one is courage. And the reason why you have to make a decision first is that or a commitment first, is that once you make the commitment, then you can step into courage. And that courage step is, I don't know what I'm doing. You bought this course, you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. Well, we're going to show you how to move from commitment to courage, and you have to have courage, and then you're going to jump into capability. Once you're in capability, then you go, oh, okay, I know how to make a phone call. And then finally, the result is confidence. Oh, I know how to do this. So most people start off up here in the confidence and say, well, I'll get started when I feel confident. I'll get started when I feel comfortable in making phone calls. And I'll just tell you, it doesn't work that way. You don't get a breakthrough until you go through the process. So you make a commitment, you have courage, and you work in it. And it may be for days, weeks, or months during your job search. And you're like, I'm so nervous. I've never had an interview in a while. And you're like, okay. Practice, practice, practice. You're going to develop your confidence, your capabilities, and then that's going to lead to confidence. Then once you do it once, or if it's a phone call, you do it once, you're like, okay, that wasn't so bad. Let me try it again. You do it again, that circle, you go around and you do it again and again. You make a commitment. You have courage. You step into capability, and then you get the confidence to do it again. So that's the 4C formula. That's the mindset of growth, that I'm growing, I'm learning to take techniques And the cool thing about this, and this is really the cool thing, is once you learn these lessons, you can use them at every step of your career for the next, say, 45 years of your career. If you're just out of college, you got 45 years to learn it. And it's not when you get laid off or when you lose a job, or if you lose a job, it's when. It's gonna happen. That's how life works. Nobody predicted the pandemic. I didn't see anybody going, oh, there's going to be a big pandemic. People are going to get laid off by millions. Nobody saw it coming. So it's going to happen. And so what you want to do is take these lessons and you're going to be able to use these for the next 40 years of your career. So that's what I love about this course is we're teaching things way more applicable than your Calculus 3 course ever will be in your career. So, check it out, apply the steps, get in the right mindset, and let's take a look at the next section on how to move your career forward.